We have not been in the servants' quarters. Should we do this? Then we get 2 keys, which allows us to continue up here. Let's look at the servants' quarters. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Blueprints, day 16. Yesterday we found the greenhouse, which was really exciting, and in there we found a lever to the antechamber, but we didn't manage to get there, which was really unlucky. So I hope that stays open, and my goal for today... Oh, that's good. That remains here, that's cool. I would have expected that to be reset, but cool. There really isn't anything in here. The goal today will be to get to the door of the antechamber to see if the east door is open there. Or to get the broken lever and the greenhouse again, so that we can open the south door of the antechamber. That would also be great. Was that piece always here? I don't know. Shrine, meh. Trading post, meh. Root cellar. Whew. I might go for the root cellar. No, we would need a shovel that we probably aren't gonna get. So maybe the trading post, and then we'll get back in case we find some items. Sure, let's probably do that. I don't think we get anything. No, there was something in here last time, I think. Wasn't there like an item somewhere? Oh, the dynamite. Oh, we can't pick it up. Okay, that's what it was. And here we can trade, but oh, we got the microchip. We trade that for the sledgehammer, but I'll keep the microchip because we might be able to plug that into a computer. Where else would you plug a microchip in, no? So the security room, maybe? That's what I would expect, at least. Alright, we'll explore east side again to gain a couple items, and then we'll push on west side to get... the greenhouse, hopefully, and then we'll try to get to the antechamber from the east side. We'll start off with a bedroom, I think, because we definitely will come back here, and this will give us some steps back, which is great. Oh, we get a key here. How nice is that? So, straight left, I would say. Hallway could be good here. Well, no, actually not really. We could go for the closet, so that's done, but... No, let's go hallway. Okay, then here, left and right. Okay, then I guess we're gonna go for a West Wing hall. And then here, I would like to have a dead end. Oh. Adjust the rarity of floor plan. We've never had that. I think I'm going to try the conservatory just to look at it. That's on the east side. Is that always going to be on the east side? We do know that green rooms are usually on the east-west sides, right? So I expect it to either be only on east now, maybe also on west. I thought that was an item. We have a letter here. Drafting locations. West Wing only. Garage, West Wing Hall, Her Ladyship Chamber. Yeah, but we found that. Is that the... Yeah, because they were not allowed to use the West Wing halls because she died, right? Lady Epson, I think. So it makes sense that her wardrobe... So is her big wardrobe, is that her chamber? Or is that different? No, that's her... I think that's different. From south-facing doors. Oh, so you need to go back on her. Oh, that's interesting. So that's different to her wardrobe. East Wing only. East Wing Hall. Master bedroom. Master bedroom we've not seen. Other special cases. Conservatory only draftable in a corner. Bookshop only draftable from library. We've not had the bookshop. Well, there's a lot of stuff we have not had. Alright. We got a bunch of dig spots as well already today. Oh, that's a tower. In the conservatory. Also, by the way, I went hiking yesterday and I got a bit of a sunburn. I'm not sure if that's visible. Yeah, it's actually pretty red. It's not too bad, but it's alright. I should have put on some sunscreen. But it was supposed to be really bad weather. So I didn't put it on, which I should have. Floor plan conservation. Conservatory, in the conservatory you will be able to permanently adjust the rarity and rates that determine how often certain floor plans are drawn. Permanent changes do not reset each day. Floor plan. While drafting, you will no longer... Yeah, I really don't like the archives. Today you may adjust the rarities of the above floor plans. The drafting studio is pretty good because it gives us new floor plans, so I would like to see that again. It also is a passage through, which is pretty rare. So can we... So that's rare. Should we just make this a commonplace? Rare flora and floor plans are seen so seldom and represented in so few numbers that they are considered by many to be endangered. Without serious conservation efforts, many of these rare specimens may never be seen. That's why it's called the conservatory, okay. Unusual is a term preserved for the floor plans that are encountered on occasion, the infrequency of which may contribute to their apparent prestige. Standard rooms are on the garden variety, not common enough to be a nuisance, and not rare enough to be elusive. Commonplace floor plans are often classified by conservationists as the weeds of the drafting pool, for their overabundance prevents other less common rooms from flourishing. Okay, so I don't want it to be a commonplace. I don't want it to be rare. So should it be unusual or standard? I think we're going to go with standard until we have all the floor plans. And if we get to reduce rarity again, we'll probably put it at unusual or something. Choose plan. The archives are unusual already. Do I ever need to go back to the archives? No, but I think unusual is actually okay for archives. The code check is standard. Yeah, no, let's put it at unusual. It's a dead end, so I don't usually like it very much, to be honest. Confirm. So I would prefer less dead ends, but sometimes I guess it's good. So you can get an item if you need it. If we put an upgrade disc in there, we would like to get it at some point again. Okay, so we have standard. Wait, I already forgot. Standard. Unusual. Unusual. Okay, cool. Is that all we can do in here, I guess? It seems like it. All right. We've seen the conservatory. That was the floor plan we dug out from near the tent, I think. So here we'll go... Oh, actually, what I would like to see her chamber, which means we would need to go south here. We would need to loop around, go south. I think I'll try that to see if we have a chance. That means here we would like to go left. Nook. Although, now let's do Nook. Hallway closet would be good here, but I don't want to really lock us in too much. Then here, straight right. So corridor. Or den. Maybe den is also good here. Or pantry. And then we try to get into the foundation. Maybe we'll do that. That means right here. Parlor. Let's go. Only one of the other boxes is false. That would make this one true, okay? The gems are in the false box. The gems are in the false box. The gems are in the false box. So either these two are both false or they're both true. Now, only one of the other boxes is false. So that's definitely, that can't even be because they're either both false or none of them are false. So that cannot be. So that's definitely false. That means these two have to be true. The gems are in the false box, so it has to be in here. Oh, I hope so. Yeah. Nice. All right. Here I would like to go right, I would say. Right? Kind of like this. Oh. Okay, that's annoying. That means we need to have a security or the car to move on here. Losing a lot of steps already. But we're getting to back here at least. Which isn't worth a lot, but at least a little bit. Okay, today we would like to get a security, I guess, to see if we can plug in the microchip. Here we're gonna go left. I think we're gonna go commissary, to be honest. Let's see what they have today. Salt shaker, pretty good. Compass leads you north. Shovel, sledgehammer. The compass is pretty interesting because we do want to get ahead as much as we can. So let's get the compass. We do need steps if we want to reach the antechamber though. Okay, here, straight right. So I think we're gonna go spare room. And here, straight right. Security would be still good. Should we go security? I think so. Then we can check the microchip. Well, apparently we can't plug that in here. Neither here. Really? Trunk. Ah, trunk is a box. Okay. Keycard system. Change offline mode. We always want to set that to unlocked, I think. Change security level. Probably too low. Because we don't have the keycard. Okay. So this is not where we want to put the microchip. Interesting. Maybe we can craft something with it? Straight right here. Oh, boiler room. Boiler room would be interesting, definitely. Or we go with corridor. Ah. Now let's go boiler room so that we have more than one exit. I think that's better. I think so. Okay. Should we go left first, probably? This is open though, so that's good. This is open. But this is not on, right? Is it on? Two are on. The right one still needs to be on. The right one is the bottom one. We can route power through here, but towards nothing. That's not very useful. No, wait. No. Like that. And like that. That's on, right? Is that it? Music picks up, so maybe that was good. That was actually bad. Oh, I didn't like that. It did not like that at all. Okay. Yeah, this closes up if we do that, which is fine. I have to try to remember this a bit better. Is this good now? I think so. Okay, it's powered. Should we route this to the right, maybe? Then we'll see what we get. But first, we go through here. To the right is where we want to go. We could totally do dark room since that routes. But we can't see where we're going, which is bad. So maybe we'll just do dark room. And then we'll switch this over and see what we get here. We want to go straight right. Yeah. The archives power... Why do we get archives so often? Didn't I reduce? And I like the way this is now blooming. So this effect that we get here, this color that spreads from the letters, that's a bloom. That's probably because we have power now. Yeah, we can see actually the power here. Interesting. So the archives spread power as well. Does the conference room spread power? Maybe we want to get the conference room. Because I don't really like getting the archives at this point, to be honest. The conference room does not. Okay, that's a bit sad. Need to remember that. I could have checked my... Oh. The deposit key again. So we want to have the vault as well. Otherwise, there doesn't seem to be a lot around here. Okay. Then here I want to go to the right. I don't really want to use a key. Okay, that means we're gonna go straight. We're going straight. Should we go Quarry Yard for extra access? It costs us a gem, so we likely are not going to be able to get the vault unless we find a lot of gems. Or we get the chapel. Let's get the chapel, because we don't have any money anyways. Oh, this remains lit. That is so good. Oh, that's good to know. I like permanent changes. Okay, let's try to stay on the rank here. Let's try to connect to the straight left. Okay, that's pretty annoying. Should we go for kitchen for extra footsteps? We don't have any money. But if we get the dinner place, this might be useful. Maybe we'll try. I don't want to enter yet. Let's see what we get here. Straight right, any direction really. The boudoir would be good. The walk-in closet gives us, so we can't get it because we don't have any gems. So it's probably gonna be the boudoir. For the dice. I want to go see if the antechamber is open. Here we get a gem as well. Forgot about that. That's good. We need 4 to get into the vault. But the vault is pretty rare. I'm pretty sure that's a rare floor plan. Here straight right. That's bad. That's pretty bad. We don't have any keys left now. We can't get that. Let's get the den. It's the only thing we can get anyways. This I can't open. Okay. Then we're gonna go further straight here. We'll try to get her room by going down or to the antechamber by going up. So straight. Locked, damn it. Then here straight. We'll try this. Should we? Let's try. Because I want to get to the antechamber to see if it's still there. Dead end rooms are... No. I shouldn't open... Like, I shouldn't click on that specific one. What about the center 3? Can I not click on this? What about those 3? 3? Is there a star formation with 3? The slice plus 3 steps. What's going on? It will only let me take 1. Okay, I wasn't aware. Didn't I have a day where I could take multiple ones? Okay, here we want to go to the right. Oh god. Okay, we need keys. That means we're gonna go back into the dark room, right? Oh no, the conference room. I should have done that earlier anyways. That was not a good choice to continue here first. Okay, here I would like to go to the right. Also locked. That's pretty bad. Then the den is locked. The observatory is locked. That means we have to try the dark room. But we can't see what we're getting here. We have to get lucky and go to the left. Locked. Wow. Wow. Are there any items here? Doesn't appear to be the case. Okay, then we go back all the way to the hallway and we'd have to try here, and this was I think this was locked now. Was this locked here? I think this was locked. Oh no, it was not. 8 items, oof. Very inclined to go for addict and hope for keys, to be honest. Oh, we can't. We could redraw and hope for a straight. Let's try. How many bedrooms do we have? 2. So we would get 2 keys here. We have not been in the servants' quarters. Should we do this? Then we get 2 keys, which allows us to continue up here. Let's look at the servants' quarters. I feel like today is not a very good... Oh. 3. 1. 2. Including that one. Okay. We can ring here. We got that. The bunk room is for the kids. Nursery is for the children. Guest bedroom. Lady shit chamber. That's the one we have not had. Master bedroom also not. There are 12 major keys. So this is Hartley's room. And we know... Wait, where was it now? Wasn't that here? Did I not find... What? I thought I had a picture with this. And it said something like, green. Green cards. No? Did I delete that? What? Okay, I'm quite confused. I think it said these are all always true if they're green in Hartley's room. So I'm assuming this is Hartley's room, but I'm not sure. It's servants' quarters. Is Hartley the servant then? I'm assuming. So this should be true. I'm gonna put it next to here. But I don't know if this is Hartley's room. Did I not take a picture of that? Dang. Well, this is a pretty small room. Yeah, it's a pretty small room. Okay, interesting. So this probably has to be here. Purple pants because it's a purple room, maybe? Alright. Oh, so he gets a ring. You can ring from a room and then he has to go there to serve. Okay. Interesting. Hartley. This is Hartley's room, I guess. I know we spoke often of this day, and I don't think there's anything I can say for the past 40 years that I haven't already attempted to tell you in numerous times in the past. Half-stated gratitude always interrupted the tactful and polite repudiations from you. I had always... Let's look that up. Rejection of a proposal or idea. Denial of truth. I had always known this final letter could give me the perfect opportunity to finally express myself uninterrupted by you and unfettered by social graces. But I don't feel the inclination to say aloud what has always been unsaid between us. With my passing, I release you from your post and service to the Sinclair family and implore you to live the remainder of your years on your own terms. As scary and unfamiliar of a concept as that may be to you, besides, I think a more junior valet would be better suited to meet the needs of young Master Simon. To that end, if you wish, you may stay on long enough to oversee the training and establishment of your successor in their post. But as soon as he or she has the lay of the land, my instructions for you to quit must be satisfied. Ignoring what I imagine your objections might be after reading this, I have decided to leave the lake house in Trinsdale to you and your family. My lawyers have all the details of the gift and will be contacting you shortly about the particulars. For the past 4 decades, you have served willingly as the subject and victim to my many whims, games and riddles, and so rest assured, unlike my nephew, you will not be put to yet another challenge to prove yourself worthy in this matter. The house is yours without strings or stipulations. I had for a time gleefully entertained the notion of employing Annie as the house manager of your new residence, but I knew the humor of such a prank would be entirely lost on you, to say nothing of her. Until we meet again, my friend, Herbert. Okay, so this was his final letter to the servant Hartley. There is 12 major keys. That's what we learned from this as well. Should probably write them down. There's 12 major keys. We know it's the garden key, the prime key, prism. What other keys do we have? I already forgot. Okay, but that seems to be it for here. Interesting. We have more keys now, which means we can turn around. We could continue here, but I would really like to know if the antechamber is open, so let's try to loop around from the observatory. We could try to open this and hope for a key. We do have 3 keys now. In there could be more keys. Let's try. That would be great if there's more keys in here. Of course there's money in here. God damn it. A lot of money now. How do we go again? Down here left. If we would get a breaker box, that would increase security because we are losing a lot of keys. Salt shaker, shovel, sledgehammer. Maybe the salt shaker for extra steps in case we're getting any. Unlikely, but maybe. Shovel. Sledgehammer. I'm probably gonna get the salt shaker as well as the shovel. Were there more trunks? Were there more trunks? Security said 1 trunk. So no, there are no more trunks. Because the 1 trunk was down here. Let's get the shovel. And see if we can dig anything up of interest. We could go through here, but I don't know. I don't really want to. I would like to get from south. Like, I'll go south facing here to try to get the... This requires a key, right? Yeah. I don't want to spend the keys there right now. So we will go through the boudoir. Let's go through the kitchen. We haven't been in the kitchen. Oh. That's blocked off. Oops. Should have noticed that. We can get a banana or something here. I guess. Yeah, let's get a banana, gives us 4 steps. That's good. It cost us 2 steps to go in here, but we gained 4, so... That's good. And here we can go straight here. We can go straight here. Drawing room might be good. Gives us a little bit of options as well as options here on the end side. On the east side. I think drawing room. Oh, we don't have any... Oh, I can only go for bunk room because I don't have any gems. Unless I redraw. I don't want to redraw here. Should we just go bunk room and hope for the best? I think so. I don't think there was anything in here that I needed. Oh, there's 2 keys in here. I didn't know there were keys in here. There's a lot of checker games around. Lockpicking stuff here. Can't do anything with that, no. Okay, well. That was good. We got 2 keys from that. So let's go left here. And then here we want to loop around to the right. Which we can't do, so I'm probably going to go corridor. And then here we absolutely want to go right. Which gym allows us to do, so I think I'm going to go gym. Also gives us south-facing access, which we can use to try to get to her ladyship chamber. I don't want to use a key here right now. Here I want to go to the right, so the laboratory I don't have. Oh, I must draw. Then I have to redraw. Okay, then we're gonna go for the library. That was bad. Yeah, we should go down first. Maybe we'll get a gem somewhere. Because here we only need 1 more, so we need at most 1 key, so we can spare 1 key. We can only draw the laboratory now. Yeah, okay. There's never anything in here. Such a weird room. I don't know what this is about. I mean, the laboratory loses a lot of water, so maybe something about the pumping, I don't know. Yeah, we're losing a lot of steps as well. Oh, booklet, okay. Drafting strategy. Was the other one volume? Which volume was the one we read? That was volume 1. So this is volume 3. That's actually pretty good. So I don't want the pump system. That's boring. We got the history already. So I would say we're gonna go for the drafting strategy. Volume 3. Right? That was pretty useful. So here we have to get something straight. Come on. The pool. That requires a gem. Oh, that's so annoying. Then we'll get the breaker box. Okay. We have no more keys, but we can now enter through where we had a security door. It's a pretty bad day today. It's not here. Spreading items. Oh, yeah. Well, That's a pretty sad day today. Oh, there's the lever was there again. So is it likelier for the broken lever to spawn in the dark room, but only when the light is on? That is very interesting. That's an interesting pattern to notice. Alright, we'll probably do another day in this episode because, what was that? Come on. What did we get today? Oh, I guess we got the, where is it? The observatory over there. Here, that's pretty good. Servants' quarters is new as well. We figured out that we can't use the microchip in the security. Well, that's about it. We screwed up both our pathways in the antechamber. We'll do another episode, another day in this episode, I'm sure. If you've enjoyed the series so far, feel free to leave a like at the bottom. And if you don't want to miss any future episodes of this series, then be sure to subscribe and enable the bell. Take care.